on this episode of Designing Spaces. In the market for new appliances, but not looking to spend a fortune, Sears outlets have many of the top brands for a fraction of the price. Intrigued by new tech that consistently monitors water pressure and turns off water if there's a leak? The folks at Flo Technology have the perfect solution for all your water line concerns. Thinking about staining your deck, but worried you won't find the right color or the finish won't last? Sherwin-Williams is here to allay your concerns. Hurricanes are a fact of life for Florida residents, which is why Dependable Shutter Glass only carries the top-of-the-line, high-impact glass windows and accordion shutters. Smart consumers love a bargain. It's in their DNA. They love a good deal, especially when it comes to home appliances. Big-ticket items, stoves, refrigerators, washer, dryers, electronics. When it comes to higher-priced must-haves, America's smartest consumers must have a deal. Designing Spaces traveled to just outside Daytona Beach, where we met Fred and Kathy, who'd been seeking appliance bargains for their brand-new North Florida home. Recent transplants from New York, this couple knows how to save, and best of all, where to find a truly great deal.
We were looking for a new refrigerator, and I was shopping online, and I saw that Sears outlet actually had the refrigerator that Kathy was telling me that she wanted. They have an appliance store in Daytona Beach. We did purchase it online, and we were able to actually go there the next day and take a look at it and make sure that it fit her bill. So I wanted her to be happy.
Smart consumers also recognize the value of name brands. And while Sears outlet stores have evolved from the original iconic company, the legacies of quality, integrity, and trust live on.
So similar to Sears, Sears Outlet is also a national retailer. We have over 125 stores from coast to coast. We offer a wide variety of products in the home appliance and home categories, refrigeration, cooking, laundry products, as well as furniture, mattresses, lawn and garden, and some tools.
We went there. We were met by one of the store employees, Terry. She's actually the assistant manager there.
She's the store manager, Terry.
Oh, okay. You promoted her.
So nice to see you again. Very nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
She met us, and she was so knowledgeable about things. At first, I was looking for scratch and dent, but actually, I got a better deal on a brand new one out of the box. And look how beautiful it looks. You could look.
I know. It is.
That's your refrigerator.
Love my refrigerator.
Yeah,
It's a great experience. I definitely go back to her again.
Well, we did.
And more.
No, we did. You can get the washing machine that you like. I went in there with a budget in mind. I walked out pleasantly surprised with brand new appliances.
After showing them, like I said, a couple of selections, they found one that she really, really liked. And then while we were at it, I thought about a refrigerator that we just got in recently, even though they had purchased one from us a few months prior. I mentioned it to Fred, and we walked over and looked at this refrigerator that we just got in that was absolutely gorgeous. Minimal scratches and dents, just a couple on the side. The only thing you're gonna see on this new refrigerator is slight scratching here. It's more like a rubbing on the side. Ooh, I'm sorry. Very minor scratches along the side here, and that's all. That's all you see. And for a savings of almost $1,500.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
And she was like, we just got a new fridge, and he said, no. He says, I really wanted to get this one. And she says, you're not happy, but maybe we'll talk about it at Christmas.
Christmas? I could get that down the chimney. We had it delivered, and again, flawlessly. They hooked it up.
I'm so glad you were here because it's not a part of Freddie's honey-do list.
Everything was ready to go. Got to do laundry right away.
Designing Spaces believes in helping you design your space for less. It's what brought us to Sears Outlet in the first place. But we also think the shopping experience should be fun. The company's Joe Kaminsky describes how they do just that.
So we kind of like to look at the business as a treasure hunt. So every day we get thousands of pieces from our manufacturers. You can definitely save a lot of money every single day. And when you come in, every day is different. It might be here today, it might be gone tomorrow.
Like many married couples, Fred and Kathy agree on many things, including big-ticket purchases. But when it comes to chores around the house, Kathy put it this way.
He does his chores, I do mine, and I do them better.
We saved a whole bunch of money. We wound up saving $800 from where I saw it advertised in other places. The delivery from Sears Outlet was flawless. The installation was great because I didn't have to do it. It was one less thing on the honey-do list for me to even worry about.
We also have available to you 24/7, not just in the store, but also on SearsOutlet.com, where you'll find great values every day, so you don't have to wait for a sale. It's 20 to 70% off. We're in convenient locations across the country in strip malls.
Sears Outlet stores, over 100 locations coast to coast, low rock-bottom everyday sale prices, and fast, efficient deliveries right to your front door. Redefining the retail shopping experience. Sears Outlet, slightly imperfect, perfect prices. To find a location near you or to shop online, go to SearsOutlet.com. And for additional information on this segment, visit us at designingspaces.tv.
Kathy,
Yes, dear.
where's my favorite golf shirt?
Right next to the honey-do list, where you're standing in the laundry room.
Oh, thank you.
John, Stephanie, and their daughter Haley live in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Recently, they went away to cheer Haley on at her state finals gymnastics meet. They were only gone a few days, but when they returned home, their entire kitchen was flooded.
We walked into just water pouring down the stairs everywhere. It was crazy.
It was really a total disaster. What had happened was there was a leak in the bathroom toilet. And for 3 whole days while we were gone, nothing but water was coming out and totally drenching our floor.
The water damage was so severe, they had to replace their entire kitchen.
I walked in and water was everywhere. I had to replace the drywall down here. The ceiling was cut down. It looked like a V because water was just pushing from the next level up. It was actually pouring from the light fixtures.
All of our cabinets were destroyed and the dollar signs just started ticking. And at the end of the day, we had to replace our entire kitchen. We had to replace, and get contractors in here to address the damage that happened to the drywall. Fans were blowing all over the house. In the midst of all of this, we didn't want to live in this construction, so we had to live in a hotel. It was really probably the worst possible outcome that we could ever imagine that was totally unexpected.
The good news is our insurance covered the damages as well as our hotel stay. We had to stay in a hotel for 6 weeks. It's something you would never be in this situation, but it happened to us.
So while this was all very devastating and was a life-changing event for us, there was a silver lining.
My mom said she likes the water much better in the pool than our kitchen.
After spending a fortune, they knew something had to change.
Flo by Moen was recommended by our plumber, and it's a solution that I am so thankful for.
So, John and Stephanie decided to have Flo by Moen installed in their home.
Flo by Moen is a water monitoring and control device for the home. One device installs on the main water supply line to the home, learns the habits of how water is used in that home, so it can notify you if there's ever a problem with your water, teach you about how you're using your water usage, and in the event that something catastrophic happens, it'll automatically shut off the water for the homeowner, thereby preventing the water damage. The biggest use and the most often use is that we help prevent what's the leading cause of preventable homeowners insurance claims every year. The Flo by Moen smartphone application is really your control center to the system.
The app is amazing. Actually, I never even realized how much water I was using. I looked at it and I'd used 650 gallons of water in one day.
So installation of the product should be done by a plumbing professional. You need to cut into the main water supply line of the home. We have a nationwide network of plumbers that we recommend that can do the installation, so we're happy to help coordinate installations for our customers as well.
In about an hour, their home was protected.
I can't believe something so simple could deliver the peace of mind that I was looking for.
That's what our system is all about, and it really does pay for itself. After installing Flo by Moen, we have a nationwide network of plumbers that we recommend that can do the installation, so we're happy to help coordinate installations for our customers as well. In about an hour, their home was protected. I can't believe something so simple could deliver the peace of mind that I was looking for. That's what our system is all about, and it really does pay for itself.
we saw a dramatic decrease in our homeowners insurance that we're extremely happy about. Now we are truly tracking something that we were never concerned about before.
Today on Designing Spaces, we will travel to Lake Worth, Florida to meet with the Warner family. They've been renovating their new home and are looking to spruce up their backyard area with a DIY exterior stain and sealer from Valspar Stain.
We lead a very active lifestyle. We love to be outdoors. We recently moved here from Georgia, and one of the things we were looking for was a nice outdoor space. We knew when we bought our house that we were going to spend a lot of time outside.
One of the features that we really love about this house is the huge backyard, and it's got a very large deck.
We fell in love with it instantly, but we knew there was a lot we wanted to do with it. One of the major things being to stain it, but we also knew that we wanted to spruce it up a little bit, make it match the house. Being that we do spend a lot of time out there, we wanted to make sure that we really enjoyed it, especially from an aesthetic point.
So I did some research and came across the Valspar Stain, and we thought it would be a great DIY project that we could do, even though I'm not really that good at DIY projects, but it seemed pretty simple.
Before Tim and Joy can begin the staining process, Tim will need to prepare the deck so that the wood is clean and in good condition before applying the Valspar One Coat Exterior Stain and Sealer. This is the Warners' first time staining a deck. We called on Valspar specialist Jose Gonzalez to come over and give them a few tips and oversee the application process.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi Jose.
Good.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Looks like you guys did an awesome job on the prep. So a couple of tips before we get started. Good quality nylon polyester brushes. That's what you want to try to get. It looks like you've already done that, and some really good 1/2-inch nap rollers. So it looks like you have a pretty good sized deck here. Good tip is, since you're going to need multiple gallons of stain, mix them together. That way you're going to get a uniform color as you're applying it. When you start the staining process, as you're rolling the stain on, the brushes are going to allow you to kind of back brush. And what that means is, as you're rolling, you're going to back brush, and it allows the stain to get really into the grooves, into the grain of the wood, and leave you that nice smooth finish.
Okay.
Make sure you keep a wet edge. And what I mean by that is, as you're rolling along and back brushing, work backwards, end to end on the boards, and that'll kind of keep you from getting lap marks, which you don't want to have in the final finish.
Right.
Well, it's a beautiful day, and I'm just going to let you guys get to work.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Excited. Thanks.
Yeah. So Tim and Joy are about halfway done. They've chosen an oyster shell gray to go on their deck. They've also chosen a really, really neat blue color and a neat peach color for some Adirondack chairs that they're going to add for some accent. You know, the Valspar exterior stain can be used on anything from decks to any kind of exterior wood furniture, siding, your fence. Great product to tackle those kind of exterior jobs as well. So one of the benefits of Valspar exterior stain is that it's rain ready in 4 hours. What that means is that they can come out in the morning, and as long as they have that 4-hour window and it starts to rain, they'll be free and clear. No issues having to worry about the stain ruining the project that they started. Lastly, this product is a stain and sealer in one, and it tackles your project in one coat. And that's just going to save you a lot of time, a lot of money, and it gets you back to enjoying that space that you're working on.
So we just finished staining the deck for the day, and we're super excited with how it came out.
It was extremely easy, way easier than I expected. Just the one coat really made it simple. You know, we could tag team and get it done together in a lot shorter period of time than I expected.
We spend a lot of time outdoors, so this was definitely something we've been wanting to do, and we would highly recommend the Valspar Stain to any of you that are looking for an easy DIY project.
Are you a DIYer looking to add color and beautify your outdoor space? Go to Valspar.com to learn more about their colorful line of exterior stain and sealers. Andrew, Wilma, Irma. Just a few of the hurricanes that Floridians are no stranger to. And with 40% of all U.S. hurricanes making landfall right here in Florida, protecting your family and home takes priority. And one of the most important aspects to consider when securing your home is your windows and shutters. Meet the folks over at Dependable Shutter Glass. With over 50 years experience and 6,000 plus installations, they truly are your one-stop resource for all your impact glass and shutter needs.
In the year 2000 is when we actually started Dependable Shutter and Glass, actually out of my garage. And we built it from the ground up, and here we are today, over 6,000 installations. I would say the #1 reason why people are searching and inquiring about impact windows and doors is the hurricane protection. Most of the roofs that you hear lifting off during a hurricane are usually once the windows and doors are blown out, the winds are into the structure, and then the roofs lift. So protecting the envelope of the home is definitely a major way of protecting your home. The difference between impact windows and doors and non-impact windows and doors, #1, you have the integrity and the strength and the size of the aluminum structure, as well as the glass. On an impact glass product, there's actually 3 layers of product laminated together to make that impact product. The second benefit, I would say, is security from intruders. You definitely have great security as well as the hurricane protection. And then on some homes, energy efficiency is also an issue. And the impact windows and doors can provide great energy efficiency, as well as savings with your insurance company.
Homeowner Wally Reams wants to protect his investment and wanted to make sure his home could withstand anything Mother Nature could throw at it.
We found Dependable through a Google search, and what really made us interested in following through with them was when we looked at the positive feedback that people who had worked with them before. When we bought the house, it had the panels that you know, you either could have a contractor install or install yourself. And each of those are, I don't know, 50, 100 pounds, depending how big they are. And it took about 9 hours to install all of those panels over the windows. Get a little bit older, those things are heavy. You may get in that moment of the hurricane, you know, where you're not able to close your shutters up.
One main thing that I believe is unique with Dependable Shutter and Glass starts with our consultants. They're going to listen to the client. They're going to try to do a needs analysis.
They sent a technician out, Mauricio, who came in and sat down with us and understood our requirements and put together several options for us as far as our hurricane protection. So after the assessment with Mauricio and his team, I've decided to go with the hurricane glass on the front. In the back, we've decided for a number of reasons to go with the shutters. One, it's more cost effective, but secondly, there are certain windows like this one here that don't allow the installation of hurricane glass.
Once my consultants have a signed contract with you, I receive that contract, I revisit the home, we go over all the options, I actually do all the final measurements, I do all the final designs, I make sure it's exactly what you want and what I feel is best for your home. There's a lot of people in the industry that will come out and they've already determined what they want to sell you and how they're going to sell you. That's not how it happens with Dependable Shutter and Glass. A big benefit at Dependable Shutter and Glass, as you can see, we manufacture our own shutter products in-house. Dependable Shutter and Glass is teamed up with CGI. It's an impact window and door company that is products are made here locally. All the windows that we order are custom sizes. That's how we're able to provide the best fit.
Excellent craftsmanship and materials aside, there's another important point to consider.
I would say the #1 misconception is that all installations are the same. We have found after 18 years in the business that the best way to provide the best installation and have the best controls is using all employees.
Well, we just finished the installation of the hurricane glass, the shutters, everything went perfectly. Took 3 days basically for the entire installation. Could not be happier.
The best products, the best installation, and the best service and experience that we offer to our clients.
So thanks to Dependable Shutter and Glass, I've got my accordion shutters, I've got my hurricane impact glass on the front of the house. I'm ready for hurricane season with no worries.
For more information on DSG, please visit dependableshutters.com. For more information on anything you've seen on today's show, or to be a part of the show, go to our website, designingspaces.tv.